Ricky Shirley. I'm the lead pastor at West Georgia Worship, and this is my wife, Regina. We've been together for 41 years, and she is my right hand. The vision that he gave me was on a Sunday morning when I finally accepted the call, and my oldest sister that I work for said I could use the cafe for the church because he said, I'm not only calling you to preach, but I've called you to pastor. That Sunday morning when I walked in the cafe and I pulled out the cart that we put empty dishes on, and I put a cardboard over it, and that was going to be my podium. And I turned around to the board and he told me to write West Georgia Worship Center. And I wrote it, and I wrote below it, a home for a hungry soul. I had a peace about that, and that's how I started. So the first Sunday after I preached my first message there, we went to a church in Bremen, and this preacher did not know me, and I went to the altar, and he came over and he knelt down with me, and he put his arm around me, and he said, I don't know you, but God's calling you, and if God's called you, he said to tell you he'll equip you so you do what you're supposed to do. And I got up from that altar, and I had such a peace, and I turned around, and Tara's husband, Nick, was my youth pastor. He said, I'll be your youth pastor because I'm called to preach too. And he's been with me for 21 years. So it was a God thing. I couldn't do this without her. I have to know that I have that support system at home. She has accomplished a lot. She's a fantastic mother, but she's a fantastic support system.
When we married, we were young. We grew up together pretty much. So he has actually seen me through a lot of different phases of my life, growing up pretty much, because I was 18 when we got married. You know, we're involved with our family, our kids. We enjoy being with our children and our grandchildren, and I love my life.
We're going outside the four walls because I want all people. And when you say that, you're saying a lot. You know, we've got people here that nobody else would have because of their past.
You know, I want everybody to know that they're welcome, they're loved, and that we're glad that they're here, you know, so that's how I feel.
The one word that I would use to describe West Georgia Worship would be family.
Love.
Grace.
Steadfast.
Committed.
Powerful.
Freedom.
When you come in the doors, you're going to be greeted by greeters. Not only by greeters, but you're going to be greeted by other people that are just like you, like I tell the people that come. Everybody in this place, you look around, there's one thing we all have in common. Nobody in here is perfect, and we're all seeking after the same thing, and that's a relationship with God. And you come in here, and I promise you, you're going to be loved.